What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. Got a couple cans of air duster this time and gonna try to get these dust bunnies. So another day of cleaning. Yeah. By the way, I also ordered some brackets to go up there, so we'll be putting some shelves up there, putting our stock and stuff up there, mainly probably like graphics cards and stuff. But yeah, looking forward to it. Have some more parts coming in, have a build coming together, so that'll probably be an upcoming video. But yeah, so today, just time to go clean. Let's get to it. All right, so I still have tons and tons of GPUs to go through. This is a box. This is a whole nother box of GPUs. Still got that box up there full of GPUs. And then I still got more GPUs back at the mining shed. I'm not gonna bring them all up here. I figured I would clean up a good bit of them to, make a display. Obviously, everything in here is for sale. But I haven't gone through and listed each individual pricing yet. I'm gonna put some motherboards down here on the bottom. I got some more motherboards that are coming in and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's just, I'm tired of cleaning. So I think I'm gonna box these up and just store these for right now. Might take these back and make me a little storage spot back at the house. But I figure if I have at least one of everything here, then I should be able to service customers. And as if things get busier and I notice I'm selling out multiple of the same card in a day, then I'll bring more and keep a couple more in inventory. But I figured that I was thinking about it. There's no need for me to keep everything in this tiny office. So yeah, kind of one of everything. Obviously we can keep extra parts for like builds and stuff, power supplies, all that fun stuff. But yeah, so my next project is tackling this bad boy. So this is gonna be I don't know what you want to call it, a good deal, a little clearance special. She's a little beat up. She's got some scratches on it. This case has been through the ringer, but I'm gonna bring it over here. We're gonna clean it up. I'll show you about it here in a second. It's kind of a cool build, a little bit older now, but somebody can still get some good use out of it. All right, so what's on the list for today other than cleaning, because I'm getting tired of cleaning, is this PC right here. So like I said, I've had this one for a while. It is very dirty, so we definitely got to do some cleaning on it. It's got a really nice glass side cover, but yeah, somebody's going to be getting the deal of the day on this bad boy, or whoever comes in. Wow, super dirty. But let's go ahead and take out, it has a Radeon Instinct card in here. That's like an accelerator card. It did really good for mining Ethereum. I think it did like almost 100 mega hash, but we're not mining Ethereum anymore, so neither here nor there. Let's get this bad boy out of there. This thing was super power hungry. It burned a lot of power. Yeah, it's got all kinds of jankiness up in here. Okay. We got electrical tape. Yeah, I had put on an air duct on the back of this thing. Really need like a pair of cutters. But I had put an air duct on the back of this thing because, there we go. it does not have its own fan. It's a blow-through style, like a server style. So I had somebody design and print me out an air duct out of like 3D, on a 3D printer. And then I strapped a like Delta fan onto here to shove air through this thing to try to keep it cool. Pain in the butt, but I guess it did end up working at the end of the day. So let's get this all off. I have no idea if these things have any value anymore, so I'll look them up. I assume it still works. It worked until I turned it off, but is it actually worth anything? Who knows? All the stickers are coming off of it. That's great. There we go. Okay. Made in China. Come on. So it has one screw holding it in. Not a bad little design. Unplug these cables. Oh yeah. That's a super dirty girl right there. Radeon Instinct. And this is the MI60. So 32 gigs of HBM Gen 2. So a lot of RAM there. We'll set that bad boy over here. Oh, actually, we'll set it over here to be cleaned. This mess of cables. Just put that in the trash because it's some nastiness. Alrighty. So I have like all these extra risers and stuff in here because at one time this was like an integrated, like all-in-one mining rig. I had like 4 or 5 cards in here, and I was using it for like heating. So I set it like behind the TV at my old house one time. Would run like 4 cards out of here. All these front fans were set to intake, and then I had some exhaust fans on the other side. So yeah, good stuff. But now, hopefully, she will serve somebody else much better. Alrighty, so got that out. That out. We're gonna junk those. Don't need all these extra cable adapters. This fan is only held in by 1 screw, so we're gonna take that one out because this fan didn't really quite fit in here. Cable extension. I'll keep that. It's fairly nice. This is going to be power for our GPU. This is Molex. Or are we not going to be needing Molex? I don't believe. Yeah, no. We're not going to be needing any Molex. Let's see. What kind of RAM do we got up in here? Looks like we have 1 stick of 8 GB. That's not going to be enough. This system at least needs 16 gigs. Let's see what we got in the old RAM department. So here's 2 matching sticks of, I believe these are 8 gigs apiece. Yep, DDR4. Yeah, that should work. So 2 matching sticks of a PNY Accelerate. Not the best RAM in the world, but you know what? It'll get the job done. So I'll put this back in the little case. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. that off a little bit. Alrighty, so I believe it'll be the second slot and then the last slot normally. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm definitely not used to this format of videos. I typically do a lot of like time-lapse stuff, but I figured this would kind of be cool to like do stuff and show you it and talk about it all at the same time. We have a huge air cooler on here with originally it only had a puller fan and I added a pusher fan on the other side. So we'll leave it like that, that's fine. As for storage, I don't believe we have an M.2 in here. So I will need to grab an M.2. Let's see, is there one in there? No, yeah, there's nothing in there. I don't have any M.2s at the moment. I ordered some SATA SSDs, but for this configuration, I think it's an injustice to do a SATA SSD. Definitely need to do an M.2. This is the i9-9900K. So this processor is still, I mean, it's old. I'm not gonna act like it's not, but it'll still get the job done for a lot of stuff. Now, a good GPU to pair this bad boy with, I'm probably gonna say, let's get all these wires back in there, and then we need to start cleaning everything off. Gosh, more cleaning. Let's go find a GPU for this bad boy. I'm leaning towards, because I want this to be a good deal, because I'd love to, you know, just get the first person in the door, like a really good deal on a build. Oh, somebody just tried to call my other phone. So let me reach down in here and see what we got for GPUs. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is a Gigabyte Aorus. It still needs to be cleaned. A 3060 Ti. So these are really cool cards, super flashy. They light up. They're really nice. Good, solid. I'd say it's better than entry level. I don't know if it quite like it's not a high end card by any means. It's a 60 Ti, which is basically a 70. But I mean, it's already a generation old, and it's a good mid-tier card, 100%. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to go with that. It's a good, nice, flashy card to go with this case. Before we put that in there, we got to do a lot of cleaning. So we got 16 gigs of DDR4, i9-9900K. This motherboard is a Z390 Aorus Master. Wait a second, Z390. Hold on. I'm like second guessing myself here. So Z390 CPU compatibility list, or CPU support list. Okay, so that is the 9th gen. So 9600, 9700, 9900K. I just wanted to double check because I was like, wait a second, is that still 9th gen or is that older? Now they're on like the 600 series, Z690s and blah, 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 blah. It's hard to keep up with Intel and their numbers. They like their numbers. But yeah, now I need to probably pair that with an SSD. I'll probably just get a 500 gig M.2. That way it's got 2 slots right here. That way if somebody wants to add another M.2 drive, they can, or if they want to add some SATA drives, they can to that as well. But super open, super big, basic build. They could add all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of expandability. This is a Fantex case, and it's actually, I don't remember exactly which one it is. I don't know. Anyway, it's a Fantex, but it is, really big. It's not EATX though, I don't believe. Yeah, because it doesn't extend down right here. It's just full up to full size ATX, which this is a full size ATX motherboard. I'm leaning towards, since the case is kind of banged up, i9 9900K. Let's see what they're going for on eBay. Trying to figure out like a good price for this thing, because I want it to sell good, and I kind of want to, you know, give somebody a good deal that comes through the door. So I'm hoping I can get somebody drawn in kind of quick, because I haven't posted any like official opening, because I'm technically not. I still have so much stuff to do. But if I can give somebody a good deal, then, you know, just a little side deal, a little pick me up. There's not a lot of 9900Ks. Let's see here. 9900. Oh, I didn't put a space between i9 and 9900K. So used, it looks like the processor is going 275, 280, 270, 270. A delidded one for 199 with no lid or cooler. So I'll say, you know, we got $200 in the CPU. What's a 3060 Ti going for? 3060 Ti. Buy it now. Lowest is 240, 239 with shipping. So we'll say $200 on the GPU, $400, and then for like motherboard, RAM, and everything else, let's say $500. So somebody's gonna get an i9 9900K, a 3060 Ti, and 16 gigs of DDR4 with a 500 gig SSD for $500. I'm gonna go ahead and list this. I'm only gonna sell it locally. I know a bunch of people are like, oh my God, I wanna buy this. I don't have my online store set up, and I definitely don't wanna ship this thing because it's super heavy. But yeah, so hopefully whoever ends up getting this thing will enjoy it, and it'll be a good time, you know? But I need to get to cleaning, so bear with me. I'll be back here in a second and show you guys how it's going. All right, so good looking little setup right here. Got the old 3060 Ti in there. Plenty of room for activities. Obviously could be wire managed a bit better, but you know what? This is that deal. So you want that good deal, you gotta deal with a little bit. I have these cover plates somewhere. I have tons of them. Can't find them. You know what? That's part of the deal. Sorry guys, my phone ran out of storage, but you'll see if you go back to the previous video that I sold this computer and got 2 in on trade-in. So have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.